Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
Money people in the studios, and from all different angles, they have millions of dollars still to help a lot of folks out there. One bank is still standing extremely strong and more powerful than ever before, because people are fast realizing that what Squeeze was saying years ago is true. First Republic Mortgage Bankers is here to stay. Okay, it was prophesied in the past by many entities on Wall Street and beyond that First Republic Mortgage Bankers wouldn't be around. And they are here, and others have gone. It simply means that the president is extremely smart at what it is that he's doing, understanding the market, having seen this market before, and still helping our people. Folks, I don't care what your ethnicity. It could be Trinidadian, Guyanese, Jamaican, Bermudian, Bayesian, Bahamian, Puerto Rico, DR, wherever you are from, whatever country, one bank is standing by our people, especially our immigrant community. And that bank is First Republic Mortgage Bankers. I'm proud to say that each and every single day they're here in the Link Up Media's building at 3868 White Plains Road. It's very good to have one of the prolific loan officers here in the building again. This loan officer today will speak with everyone who is interested in getting information on buying a house or refinancing the house. If you have got credit problems, please do not worry about that. That is not your concern. Let that be a concern of the loan officer. Let him tell you what you can do and what you cannot do. They have hundreds of loan programs to help you. Isn't that so, Rajan?
That's right, Squeeze. That's right.
Well, we're here again, man.
I know. I'm enjoying this, man. You know, the past couple of days have been fun.
I can see that. You just love this, man. When the calls are, everyone is rolling in, everyone is calling First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Today is another day, man.
That's right.
And we're going to be coming back at 7 o'clock.
That's right.
Okay, we're going to be coming back with a lot of solid information. All right?
That's good that you just said the information, because each and every time we come on this station, each and every time we do this broadcast, what do? We always educate.
That's the key. You know what I love about First Republic Mortgage Bankers? They say to each and every one that's watching us, listening us, reading us, that you don't have to necessarily sign on the dotted line when we call or when you call us.
Right.
No. First, get the education of what it is that you truly want to do. Have an understanding of anything that you want to do in your life. We're talking about mortgages right now. Let's talk about a little bit about purchasing. Mm-hmm. What are some of the things people should do when they decide to get into purchasing a home? What's the first thing they should do?
Well, the first thing I always recommend you do when you're thinking about purchasing a home is give us a call, okay? Find out your options. Find out how much you could get pre-approved for. That's the number one thing.
That's the key.
Because, you know, you don't waste your time if you go out there, you find a nice home, you really like it, and come to find out you can't get pre-approved, or you can't get pre-approved for how much you thought you wanted. You know, you just wasted all that time.
It's a huge disappointment. Right? And how many times, people, have you seen a home and said, yeah, I want to buy this? Or you go shopping for a home and then you decide to go find out about the money side. Mm-hmm. No. You're going about it the wrong way. Right. I don't want you to go about it that way. Right. Call up Rajan today. All right? Call him up today and say, you know what? I'm thinking about buying a home. What do I need to do?
Mm-hmm. Find out your options. Find out what programs are there for you. What is the best program to put you into? You know, find out how much you could get pre-approved for. And once we pre-approve you, that's it. Mm-hmm. You could go out there, shop with confidence, knowing that we are behind you 100%. Right. And we will guarantee that we will come through with that loan.
You know what? Also, a lot of sellers will not even see you unless you have that pre-approval letter or document.
Right. That's right.
So it's very important that you understand that fully. That's the first step. Now, once you find that home, even once you're looking for that home, First Republic Mortgage Bankers is still going to be in the middle of processing your loan.
Oh, yes.
And that's what I love about them.
You know, the one thing that I personally like is I get involved with every single aspect of the loan.
Even the contract you guys get involved with. I love that.
From the contract to I speak to the attorneys on a daily basis to inform them of what's going on. I mean, borrowers on both sides.
Yes.
Sometimes I even speak to the sellers because, you know, they want to make sure everything is going through.
Right.
So, you know, we get involved in each and every aspect of the purchase process to make sure that it goes through as smoothly and calm as possible.
Once again, folks, his name is Rajan. If you're buying a house, you need to speak with this man today. If you're buying it today, next week, next month, next year, he will still speak with you today and give you a bit of an education right here at the Link Up Studios. He drove from Long Island to actually get in the studios to take your calls directly to educate you on buying a home. Let me extend the phone lines to you once more and get you in the queue. So as soon as he gets off the airwaves, he will speak with you first. The number is 718-325-5555. Call him right now. 718-325-5555. I promise you, he will speak with you off the air privately, confidentially. 718-325-5555. Give him a ring about you buying a house. That house could be in Florida, Georgia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Maine, South Carolina, New York, Connecticut, New Jersey. He's ready to help you.
That's right.
But let's talk about another thing. Refinancing and its power.
That's right.
Why would one want to refinance today?
Well, I'm going to take a quick minute and tell you about this. All right. I just got out of a closing.
Right.
And I'm feeling a little emotional, man. I mean, I had a very, very, very nice
Is that the reason why your tie is glowing?
Yeah, exactly. And, I'm just going to say Mrs. Burke she came in, we've been working with her to try to get this done. And she had a lot of, uphill battles where her credit had gotten blemished because of a few things that wasn't in her power. It wasn't her fault. It was, a couple of credit card companies that made some mistakes and
been there.
Right.
Been there.
Of course. And who feels the pain?
Yeah.
She does, right?
Yes.
The consumer does. So, we had a little problems, and I would tell her, I said, don't worry, I'm not giving up. We're going to get this done. And she would say, Rajan, listen, if you can't get it done, just forget it. Let's forget about it. I'm so disturbed by this, and
frustrated.
And frustrated.
And it happens, especially when your situation is not squeaky clean.
Exactly.
Right.
And I told her, I said, and she's actually in the process of extending her home. She took out a lot of money to get this thing done.
Right.
So she had credit card bills, work going on at home, can't get through with the mortgage, because of what's going on with the credit. And I said, I'm not giving up. I'm going to work on this, Miss Burke. Don't worry. I'm not giving up. And she said, all right, if you're not giving up, fine. We just closed her today.
Beautiful, man.
Paid down those credit card bills. Gave her money so she could continue doing what she's doing in her project at her house. All right? She actually, we were talking to the closing lady that was doing that, and she said, I'm in tears. And the tears just started coming down her cheeks. And she said, I never thought I'd be sitting here, and she said coming to this closing this morning, she wanted to, she wanted to make sure everything was going to go right. And when everything came on the paper and she saw everything that was there and what she was getting from this loan, it brought her to tears.
You know what? Let me just add to that, Rajan. One of the things that we must understand, folks, is that the banking authority, the federal guys down there, for lack of a better phrase or jargon from me, where they're concerned, Scott knows all that, you know all that. They have really tightened up things in the mortgage industry.
Yes.
And that's the reason why, folks, you see a lot of people scurrying around there, but First Republic Mortgage Bankers is not. They have really tightened up things. So when you go to an entity, let's say First Republic Mortgage Bankers, and you notice that they're even much tighter with making sure that all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed. They're working on your credit to make sure your credit score go up, making some adjustment on it. Be patient.
That's right.
Be very patient. If an institution say to you, overnight, everything is done. Run. Run, people. Let me tell you that. Run. We talk a good game here. I do. Okay? But once you get with the loan officers, they're not going to do anything that's going to get you in trouble later on. So if it takes an extra week or an extra day, by all means, do it.
That's right.
All right? My mom went through it. Okay? They tightened up everything.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
First Republic Mortgage Bankers could have given her a much higher rate.
That's right.
But Scott Siskin,
That's right.
knowing that my mom is very meticulous, she don't play around, and she's got squeaky clean credit, and she's beautiful with everything.
Right.
He said, listen, hang tough for a minute. I'm going to tighten up things and make sure you get a much better rate.
Right.
But I'm not talking about that in detail yet, because my mom is going to actually be a true success story on the radio program, on the television program, and on TV.